Doodly doom doom. Hup. Today it is my esteemed pleasure to introduce you to the Adalwulf Helinard, a very humble man, but yet a man who serves a great importance in our free company. He is actually our so-called leader, and his responsibilities include casting a vision for our free company, keeping our officers organized and informed about free company affairs, dealing with applications, welcoming new members, and handling any issues that free company members may have. But wait, there's more. This wonderful specimen of the human physique also helped fund our free company house. Yes, this man raised estimated over 50% of the funds necessary to pay for this house, all through his craftsmanship, which we're going to talk about next. A big part of Adalwulf's identity in our free company, other than leadership, is his many, many crafting classes, which I will mention in order as you see here. Botanist, miner, fisherman, armorer, blacksmith, goldsmith, godbert, alchemist, carpenter, weaver, culinarian, and leather worker, which he uses to supply armor or materials for anyone in the free company that requests it, on top of having a geared paladin and a black mage. And he can almost keep up with Stan on the DPS. Now, because Adalwulf has all of these crafting classes, he's constantly getting requests for stuff to be made, which he is more than willing to fulfill. And it's that type of attitude in our leader that really brings our free company together for everyone to help out each other, leading us to be like one big happy family. And that's pretty much what we are. Because of Adalwulf's amazing leadership and several of the wonderful members that this free company has, Sola really has flourished in the past few months. We've added multiple members, bought this free company house, been able to down a lot of the in-game content, and be able to split our raids into multiple different raids, allowing even more members to see the in-game content. And who knows what this free company has in store for it in the next coming months. Now, before I go to the part of the introduction where I have Adalwulf and Mumble, I want you to hear what one of his officers has to say about him, and part of a conversation that she did not even know that we were recording.
And just like, for instance, I was just mentioning it the other day that Ren doesn't feel comfortable asking crafters in the free company to make him stuff. I think because he feels like he's taking advantage of other people and getting off scot-free. But I know I always get the feeling from Todd that if I ask him for something, we might joke around about it, but there's never any kind of begrudging attitude of, oh, I guess I'll have to do this. He's always actually fussing at people for not asking him for help or for things. So I think he's a really good example of a servant leader who remembers to serve others first before himself.
And now I would like to share with you the conversation that I had with Adalwulf as a way for you to be able to get to know him a little bit better. And that's about it for my introduction to Adalwulf. He's just basically been this amazing servant leader who's taking care of the guild and doesn't use his authority as the leader to throw his weight around it and abuse people, but more or less puts others above himself, which is a true example of a good leader. And that's the reason why our guild has thrived so much, our free company, I mean. And I just want to talk to Adalwulf a little bit, got him in Mumble here so you guys can kind of hear what he's like and just get to know him a little bit better. So, Adolf, tell us a little bit about yourself. You are from the South, like myself, so you have a little bit of a country hick accent, like we joke about.
I do. I do.
And most of us in the guild know of you not just as a leader, but also a family man. So, why don't you tell us a little bit about your wife and two kids?
I have a 5-year-old, and then I have a little girl, 5-year-old girl, and then I have a 1-month-old girl as well. And man, I'm just so blessed. They're amazing, and I have a wife who's amazing. She was put on earth for me. There's no doubt about that because she's perfect for me.
And mind you guys, this is someone who has a 1-month-old and is still able to balance all that with leading a free company, which is huge. Is there anything else, kind of interesting facts you'd like to share about yourself, Adalwulf?
Yeah, I'm a physician in real life, I guess. My wife is also a physician, so we stay pretty busy. This is sort of my downtime and my time to relax and play. And I just feel really blessed and lucky to be able to do it with such a great group of people. The members here really make my time enjoyable. I can't think of anything that I'd rather be doing than hanging out with the members. I was actually describing the sort of membership ranks that we have in the free company and sort of describing what they do. And as I was doing that, I realized what a great group of people we have, because the officers who really make up, the core foundation of, sort of ideas that we have founded this free company on, that the thing that sets them apart is that they essentially play this game and donate more of their time to others than they do themselves. And so that it's very pervasive in our free company that everybody is just really helpful. And it's just a blessing to be able to play with a group of people that are like that.
And I, for one, can attest to that whole atmosphere that Adalwulf's talking about, of just whether you're the officer or whether you're, just a new peon, there's this sense of togetherness and oneness that our free company shares, and not in a sappy way. It's just everybody helps out everybody. Even the lowest person feels like they can contribute somehow, just because the way that thanks for laughing in the game. It feels like they can contribute to the guild in some free company in some way. I always get that tripped up. Old World of Warcraft habit. I know. All right, well, I think that's about it for the introduction to Adalwulf. Is there anything else you want to say before we head out?
No, that's it, man. I'm just glad that we have such an awesome video editor who's willing to give his time to do this.
Well, thank you very much, Adalwulf. All right, that's it for us, guys. We'll catch you next time. Just you wait for the next one. We got a wonderful little Lalafell coming up. Yarih Leoria, and I don't even know if I pronounced that right, but that's who we're going for next. All right, have a good night.